All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. We have a fun video for y'all today. Before I get started, we are out on the range today, so bear with any gunfire you hear in the background. Today, we're going to be discussing shotguns, 12-gauge shotguns versus body armor, okay? A lot of people seem to be under the impression that if you're wearing body armor, you are impervious to shotguns, just like in the video games, and we're gonna show the reality of that today. Before we get started, the chamber of this shotgun is empty. The tube is loaded, so we are amber. My handgun is loaded. Okay, we will be primarily focusing on double-aught buckshot, 2 3/4 double-aught buckshot. Before we begin, we're going to discuss the 4 rules of weapon safety. Treat every weapon as if it's loaded. Do not point the weapon at anything you do not intend to destroy. Keep your fingers straight and off the trigger until you're ready to fire, and be aware of your target and its surroundings. Okay, guys, so today, to demonstrate this, we have our high-speed USPSA target, okay? And we have a very high-tech demonstration that we're going to give you all today. All right. And that is going to be this right here. Armor. Armor. Helmet. Okay. So we have our armor here. This is it's going to stand in as our plate. We'll give it a little bit of room for error for the comment section. Okay. If you think it should have been out here or it's not a 1-to-1 ratio, I mean, compare my body armor to this. Close enough, guys. Okay. High speed target here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to chamber. Well, first of all, we are going to go ahead and empty the freaking bird shot. We are going to chamber double-aught buckshot, and we are going to move back here to about 35 meters because the debate is, oh, well, at trench grenade at 35 meters, it doesn't matter because you're going to be losing too much energy and it's not going to matter. Okay, so we're out here at about 35 meters. Okay, like we said in the previous video, we're not going to laser range find this, guys. You can see the target, you can see me. Okay, we're out here at about 30 meters. Okay, we'll even go back a little farther to be for the comment section. Okay, because I already know, I can hear it now. Trench grenade, where's your laser rangefinder, dude? You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, here we go. We'll do 3 shells and we'll go check it out. Now, I hope that y'all are right about this. But what you can see is the whole freaking group, okay, is right in his guts and in his dick. Okay? So with that being said, yeah, we got 2 that hit your plate. But how well are you going to survive with all these 9mm projectiles hitting you in the dick? Okay? So what we'll do, we're going to go back to 50 meters. 50 meters, and I'm going to aim at his helmet.
Looking back, I hate that I said helmet this way so many times. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, so we just did the demonstration from approximately 30 to 35 meters, and what we saw was 3 shells of double-aught buck at 35 aiming at the belt line. At a person wearing armor is going to basically, let's just say this as politically correct as we can, it's going to remove their midsection or cut them in half, okay? Boom, we got fresh Timmy here. Timmy just bought his armored plate. Now we're going to make a bigger plate, and we're just going to cover his entire A-zone, okay? Helmet. Okay, so we got Timbo, who has turned into a Chad. All right, Timbo has turned into a Chad. He's got his armor. Okay, we'll even say he's got a little bit of a side plate. Side plates covering a little bit of his side. Now, guys, what I want you to think about is, look at me real quick. If I get shot from the side by a shotgun, then 100 meters of buckshot from the side, I'm dead, or a slug, okay? Even if I get shot slightly off skew, I'm still dead. So armor is good. Yes, it's awesome. But I need you guys to think about reality, okay? Think about if you're walking around, moving around, the enemy isn't always just going to have this 180 target to you, okay? A lot of the time, and you can go watch Military Arms Channel, he has a video on how important is armor. I'm going to say it's pretty important because I don't want to go into freaking combat without it. However, this is going to demonstrate to you our high-speed drawing of our plate and our helmet will demonstrate to you that a shotgun is still going to jack you up at freaking 50. Okay, guys? Just as I've said before as well, here is my shotgun sling. Okay, it's a single point sling. It attaches right here to the freaking buttstock. The reason we use a single point and not a 2-point is because it would attach to the pump, and that's going to freaking jack you up when you're trying to manipulate this pump. All right, guys, we're just going to go back here. Say when, everybody, because I know I can already hear it in the freaking comment section. Trench Grenade doesn't know what 50 meters is. I think it's safe to say this is at least 50 meters. All right, so we're going to we'll give it 4 shells at 50 meters, aiming at the chest. That one was going to be a little low. All right, guys, let's go check it out. Always keeping this thing topped off and working for us. We are using 2 3/4 inch double aught buck from Cellular and Bellet. Okay. All right, guys. So back at 50 meters, what we see, okay, is we're hitting a little low. We got 2. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna aim at the head / upper chest and see what we're looking like. Now, guys, if that happens, if your shotgun gets sticky, okay, you just got to give it a little bit of love. All right. Typically, with that, when that happens and the shell is stuck in the chamber, okay, what I've found is that freaking brass expanded too much and it just got stuck. All right, guys. So what you can see, good thing we drew that side plate on there because that side plate saved him. Okay, so he's good here. We'll call that 2 freaking absorbed. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 impacts. Okay, I must have been holding slightly low because obviously we aren't getting anything in the freaking throat. I was probably holding dead right here. Okay, the shotgun that I'm using is the Remington 870, and what I've done is removed the rail, and we're just using the big front bead from Excess Big Dot. So what we'll do, we'll mark this up, and we're gonna go back and freaking reshoot. If I can find my marker, probably in the dump pouch. What we'll do, okay, just remember where the hits are. We're gonna go back to 50, and I'm gonna aim higher. That way we can get this spread. I'll aim at the head, and we'll see what the shotgun is doing at 50 with the double aught buckshot. All right, guys, we're going to aim at the head and see what our buckshot does at 50 one more time because my point of aim was a little low, and I know some of y'all are going to be like, ah, yes, you just demonstrated to me that the shotgun is worthless past 50. All right, so here we go again. We'll do, how many did we do last time? We'll do 5 shells. Okay. All right, let's go check it out, guys. I'm just burning that double aught buck. It's always a good day on the range when you're out here shotgunning. Whenever your cards are empty, just keep rotating around, okay? Keep the gun topped off. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. So, what do we see here? Now we've learned with my shotgun, at 50 meters, I need to hold at the head to make sure that blast is hitting him, okay? So what we have here, 2 misses over the top. We got 1 miss over the top here, A miss over the top, miss over the top. But as far as impacts, we got a good C-zone hit right in his freaking jaw here, or his throat. That's 2 hits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, these 2 were here before, okay? Now, so we got 7 hits. No, we'll say 8. 1 nicked his shoulder, but that's not going to stop here, okay? 7 hits on him. Out of those, most of them, we only have, we'll say 3 C-zone out of the 7, and the rest are going to be D-zone hits. Now, what you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 9mm projectiles just hit you in the freaking sappy plate, dude. So you got 9 things that hit you, okay? That's not going to stop you. But what is going to stop you is all these other freaking impacts, okay? That is definitely going to do some freaking damage, guys. All right, guys, what we'll do, just to finish off this target, we'll switch back to our other one. We'll go back to 20 meters, okay? We'll aim at this guy's head at 20, and we'll just show you what it's doing against our high speed. Come get a view of this before we move, okay? So just keep in mind what he looks like, okay? We got nothing up here. We only got 2 hits. I'll aim right at the freaking C level at 20. We'll do 15, okay? 15, just show you guys what we're looking like at 15 meters, okay? Remember, always keep your shotgun top up and working for you here. All right, guys, so out here at about, well, this is exactly 12 yards, okay? Exactly 12 yards. So we're going to hold right at the freaking C. We'll give it 1 more. Okay, if that happens, guys, you just freaking got to get that stuff out of there. Oh, my God. Okay, so 2 shells, 15 meters against our Chad here, holding at the C. Okay, I must have been favoring slightly right, but what you can see here is look at all these freaking impacts. Okay, you got several impacts in the face. Okay, none in our A box, but a ton of freaking C zone hits, guys. That's gonna freaking cut you open, man. That's gonna put you down, regardless of your freaking armor. Frank the Tank armor. Helmets. Okay, Frank the Tank. What we're going to do is one last demonstration. We'll do an entire magazine tube of double-aught buckshot at 20 meters to see what we're looking like. I will hold right here, okay, because my shotgun pattern's a little bit low, as we've seen today. So I'll hold right here and see what this armor does. We'll go ahead and draw on his side armor, his side plates. We'll say he's a real Frank the Tank, and he's got side plates, okay? It's going to cover a little bit of his D zones here. Okay, so we got Frank the Tank with his helmet and his ceramic armor. Let's go back to 20. All right, guys. So we're at 20. We're just going to give them, we'll go back a little bit farther. I don't want the haters, if they're out there, to say that we weren't far enough away. All right, guys. So we're just going to give it the full magazine tube, holding at the top of his armor, just to see what we got, guys. All right, here we go. Okay, guys, this is a good time to talk about port loading. Okay, to port load, that's all you do. Okay, you just drop it in. Then as you're loading, if you had an emergency, you could go ahead and re-engage. Another thing you can do, guys, is load directly out of your dump pouch as well. Okay, so if you have loose shells in your dump pouch, you can just freaking keep that thing working for you. All right, guys, come on in here and take a look at this freaking Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank is no longer a tank because he just took a lot. So I know there's somebody out there that's going to disagree with me, but I think armor against freaking shotguns is basically useless. Okay, Did it penetrate his armor? No. But that energy at 20 meters is going to have a ton of back face deformation, and all these projectiles that didn't get stopped by the armor, okay, that's going to do an incredible amount of damage without getting too graphic here, guys. Okay, guys, if you like this content, go and comment down below what you want to see next. Like, subscribe. I love making freaking videos for you guys. This is like the best freaking hobby you can have, is shooting Frank the Tank out here with his high-speed representation of armor. Rip to Frank the Tank and rip to Timbo the Chad over here. Okay, they did their part for this channel. All right, we took it a little bit too easy on Timbo though. But guys, like I said, like, comment, let me know what you want to see next. Until next time, Trench Grenade signing out. Cheers. Okay, right here at about 50 meters, we're gonna finish this video off with some double out buck at Nick the Nerd's head. Good. Okay, I want to talk about violin loading. So we're empty, and the only shotgun ammo we have on the gun is in the rear. This is how you freaking violin load, okay? I highly recommend this for CQB and for smaller statured shooters, okay? If you're a female and you're running, or you're just a freaking Timmy, okay, and you're running shotguns, I recommend you violin load like I just showed you. That way you can keep that gun up in the fight, okay? And then whenever you have time, you can remove that freaking shotgun placard and put a new one on there and ready for the fight. Okay? All right, so Nick the Nerd, he had a rough time, okay? His sappy plate right here stopped about 4, but he caught a bunch in the face right below his helmet, and a bunch in the shoulder, and a bunch, and 2 right here. I think these 2 were the ones that were already on the target, okay? So everything but these 2, he just took. That's at 50 meters, so much better performance with double out buckshot at 50 meters.